Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Learn Speak English podcast. I'm really happy to have you here with me today. My name is Carol, and today I'm your English coach. Before we begin, let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a hair salon in another country, or maybe looked at a hairstyle photo online or in a magazine, and suddenly felt that uncomfortable knot in your stomach? You know the feeling. You want a very specific style, maybe something modern, fresh, or like your favorite actor or singer, but you feel nervous to speak. You hesitate. You stay quiet. Why? Because you're afraid of saying the wrong thing. You're afraid of being misunderstood. And maybe you're afraid of leaving the salon looking completely different from what you imagined. That feeling is horrible. And it's even worse when it's about your appearance. Your hair is personal. It's part of your identity. It's one of the first things people notice about you. So when you can't explain what you want, it feels frustrating and stressful. But here's the good news. That fear ends today. In this episode, I'm going to give you the exact words, phrases, and confidence you need to talk about hair and hairstyles in English. Whether you want to survive a visit to the hairdresser, compliment a friend, describe someone you see on the street, or understand conversations in movies and TV shows, this episode will help you. And yes, we're going to have fun. I'll share a real story from my own visit to the hairdresser. Because yes, even me get nervous. And we'll use famous actors and singers to help these words stay in your memory. So if you're ready to stop worrying about vocabulary and start speaking with confidence, stay with me. And before we move on, I want to invite you to be part of this episode. Leave a comment, write a quick hello, tell me where you're listening from, or simply write, I'm here. This podcast is a community, and I love knowing you're on the other side listening. Let's get started.
Learn, Speak, English, the podcast.
Before I tell you my story, let's warm up your mind. You might be thinking, Carol, I don't have time to memorize a long list of words today. And I hear you. I really do. The good news is, you don't need to memorize a dictionary. The secret to learning English is not memorizing isolated words. The secret is learning natural phrases and using them in context, just like real speakers do. We're going to use something called a yes set. It's very simple. I'll say a few statements, and I want you to nod your head or quietly say yes if they are true for you. Ready? Do you want to feel comfortable describing yourself in English? Do you want to compliment your friends naturally? Do you want to understand movies and series when they talk about appearance? If you said yes, perfect. Your brain is open, relaxed, and ready to learn. Now, let's start with some core phrases. Please repeat after me. And don't repeat like a robot. Imagine you're talking to someone you know. Picture the person clearly. This helps your memory. On screen, you'll be able to see the illustration for each sentence so everything is clearer. Let's go. Imagine touching short hair and repeat after me. 1. I have short hair today. 1. I have short hair today. Now, visualize smooth, straight hair. Listen and repeat. 2. Her hair is long and straight. 2. Her hair is long and straight. For the following sentence, think about the texture. Soft curls and repeat after me. 3. His hair is curly and brown. 3. His hair is curly and brown. How's it going? How are you doing with repeating the sentences? Remember that if you need to stop the recording, do so and go at your own pace. Let's continue with a few more. Listen and repeat. 4. I like wavy hair on my friend. 4. I like wavy hair on my friend. 5. She wears her hair in a bun. 5. She wears her hair in a bun. 6. He has a ponytail. 6. He has a ponytail. 7. I want to try braids like Beyoncé. 7. I want to try braids like Beyoncé. 8. My hair is blonde, but I want it black. 8. My hair is blonde, but I want it black. 9. She has a fringe. It looks cool. 9. She has a fringe. It looks cool. Great job. Now notice something important. You aren't just learning words like bun or fringe. You are speaking full sentences. In case there are any doubts, we're going to explain these words. A bun is a hairstyle where the hair is gathered and twisted or tied into a round shape at the back or top of the head. And a fringe refers to hair that falls over the forehead. In American English, it's often called bangs. As you listen, pay attention to how these words are pronounced and used naturally in context. This is extremely important because our brains remember meaning and context much better than single words. By using full sentences, you're building the bridge from being a student to being a real speaker. Now that you have the basics, let's move into a real-life situation. Let me take you back to last Saturday. I was going to my hairdresser. My hair was a mess. It was very long, very dry, and honestly, difficult to manage. I felt uncomfortable and heavy. I knew I needed a change. I sat down in the chair, and my hairdresser, a lovely woman named Sarah, looked at me through the mirror.
What are we doing today?
Honestly, I need a change. My hair is too long and messy.
Do you want to keep the length, or do you want to cut it short?
I want a short haircut. Maybe a bob.
Do you want it straight, or wavy and textured?
I think straight, because it's easier to manage in the mornings.
Great choice. And what about the color?
Let's keep it brown, but I want it shiny and soft. Let's pause for a moment. Did you notice something important in that conversation? I didn't just say what I wanted. I explained why. I used the word because. This is a powerful communication tip. When you explain your reason, people understand you better, and they can help you more easily. Let's look a little deeper. When I said messy, I was expressing a problem. That word tells the hairdresser I'm unhappy and looking for a solution. When we talk about straight versus wavy, these are two of the most common options you'll hear in a salon. Straight means no curves. Wavy means soft, gentle curves. And the phrase easy to manage is extremely useful. It means you don't want to spend a long time styling your hair every day. Let's listen again to my conversation with the hairdresser. Pay attention to all the details we've analyzed. Listen carefully, and for better learning, repeat each sentence out loud.
What are we doing today?
Honestly, I need a change. My hair is too long and messy.
Do you want to keep the length, or do you want to cut it short?
I want a short haircut. Maybe a bob.
Do you want it straight, or wavy and textured?
I think straight, because it's easier to manage in the mornings.
Great choice. And what about the color?
Let's keep it brown, but I want it shiny and soft. Now let's talk about famous examples. Sometimes, the easiest way to explain a hairstyle is to use a celebrity. This creates an instant picture. For example, my hair used to be curly like Shakira. Some people have long straight hair like Taylor Swift. My friend's hair is red and wavy like Emma Stone. My colleague was a bun like Dua Lipa. Some people wear braids like Beyoncé. And my grandfather is bald like Bruce Willis. Talking about celebrities helps us visualize the new vocabulary and learn faster. Now let's give a bit more importance to colors, which are very important when we talk about hair or try to describe it. Color creates emotion. My hair is brown. She has blonde hair. He has black hair and a short fringe. It looks shiny and soft. While I was in the salon, I looked around. This is a great learning habit. Some people had pink or purple hair. Some had highlights, lighter pieces of hair. Some had very classic styles. Hair really is a form of art. Now let's move to a very common situation. Imagine you're sitting in a cafe with a friend, and you want to describe someone you see. Listen to this type of language. He has spiky blonde hair. She has a shoulder-length bob. Her hair is very glossy. That hairstyle suits her. Here's a very important rule that makes you sound more natural. In English, we usually say, style first, color second. So we say, curly brown hair, short black hair, wavy blonde hair. Not the other way around. And one beautiful compliment you can use is, it suits you. That means, it looks good on you. Try saying it out loud now. Her hairstyle suits her. Repeat. Her hairstyle suits her. Come on, let's go with more useful sentences like this one to practice. We'll do shadowing. Repeat after me, and don't be shy. Copy my speed, my tone, and my emotion. I'll give you a few seconds to repeat after each sentence, but if you need more time, don't worry. Pause the recording and go at your own pace. Are you ready? Let's go. I have long straight brown hair like Taylor Swift. She has short curly red hair like Emma Stone. He is bald like Bruce Willis. She wears a high bun like Dua Lipa. Some people have colorful hair like Billie Eilish. Taylor Swift has long, straight blonde hair. Her hair falls gently on her shoulders. She looks elegant. Emma Stone has short, curly red hair. Her curls are soft and bouncy. She looks playful and stylish. My hair is curly and brown. I have short, straight hair today. I want colorful hair like Billie Eilish. Before we finish today, I want to share one final and very powerful tip with you. This tip will help you sound clearer, more confident, and more natural when you speak English. It's very simple. Add a reason. Many English learners stop too early. They say what they like or don't like, but they don't explain why. When you add a reason, your English sounds more logical, more complete, and more human. For example, instead of saying, I like her hair, say, I like her hair because it looks healthy. Instead of saying, I don't like that style, say, I don't like that style because it looks messy. Do you hear the difference? When you use because, you help the listener understand your thinking. You're not just giving an opinion, you're explaining it. This makes conversations easier and more natural. Let's practice with a few more examples. Listen and repeat. I like his haircut because it suits him. I like straight hair because it is easy to manage. I don't like very long hair because it takes a lot of time to style. She likes her new color because it looks shiny. He doesn't like that hairstyle because it feels uncomfortable. Excellent. Now here's something important. You don't need long or complicated reasons. One short reason is enough. Simple English is strong English. And you can use this technique everywhere, not only when talking about hair. You can say, I like this movie because it's funny. I like my job because it's flexible. I'm learning English because I want to travel. So remember this. When you add because, you sound more confident. You sound more natural. And people understand you better. Next time you're watching a movie, scrolling on social media, or walking down the street, practice in your head. Point at someone's hairstyle and say, I like that haircut because it looks modern. Oh, I don't like that style because it looks difficult to manage. This small habit will make a big difference in your English. And that's the power of the because technique. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. Today, you learned how to talk about hair, how to describe styles and colors, and how to sound more natural and confident. Now I'd love to hear from you. Here's your question. If you could have the hair of any celebrity for one day, who would it be and why? Write your answer using this example. I want hair like Taylor Swift because it is long and straight. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep practicing, stay curious, and remember, your voice and your hair are part of your story. I'm Carol, your English coach. See you in the next episode of Learn Speak English podcast.